I have to give a shout out to the next block. Earlier today, they had Jess, who's the Chief Marketing Officer of Algorand Foundation. She comes with a very high pedigree, coming from working with Nike, working with Apple, and working with WhatsApp, aka Meta or Facebook back then. And they had the CTO, John Allenwood, who in my personal opinion and many others in the Algorand community is the new face of Algorand. Since Silvio McCallie is completely behind the scenes and other CEOs of other protocols are, in front of everything, we need a front runner. And John Allenwood is that man. For better or for worse, he's that guy. And they were on the next block. Shout out to the next block, Crypto for Change and JT. And they were interviewing them. And there were some really, really good talks. I highly suggest that you watch that. I'm going to leave a link to the full interview down below. I don't want to just copy and paste their entire video. They were talking about, the future of Algorand, what they can do. And if you've been noticing, John has been on a lot of different interviews, podcasts, so on and so forth. A lot of them I have covered on this channel. And Jess has been working remarkably behind the scenes. The first thing that she said is, hey, give me some time. I am working for partnerships. But she said that she is working on meaningful partnerships. John is saying that he's working hardcore on the Algo Kit, which allows for a very smooth transition from Web 2 to Web 3. He said the goal is to make it so easy that anybody can do it. On top of that, one-click nodes, where you can set up an entire node for Algorand with just one click. I'm sure it's going to be a little bit more complicated than that, and he is oversimplifying it, but it is going to be significantly, I would say 90% easier to now build smart contracts, build dApps, and run nodes on the Algorand blockchain. I asked them a question. My question was to Jess, hey, are you going to be working on short form videos on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts, so on and so forth, in order to advertise and get in front of billions of eyes for just several $100,000 a year? Now, a lot of the Algorand community didn't understand what I was saying this entire time, even before Jess was hired. But you know what? You guys can suck it 2 times very slowly for all of the haters, because she literally agreed. And she says, we are most certainly working on short form, and short form is the future. I had the inclination, and she specifically said that she's actually reached out to Bitboy Crypto, if I'm not mistaken. And she says that she's reaching out to other social media personalities for long-term partnerships. Whatever that means, I'm not sure. Does that mean just some promotions? I hope not. And it's long-term is what I'm really looking for. But more so, I'm looking for the Algorand Foundation themselves to make short-form content in-house. And here comes Mr. John Allenwood. He's such a stud, says, hey, I'm going to be doing more live streams. Do you remember when he was explaining wallet security after the MyAlgo hack? Well, he's going to be doing more of those live streams, and I think it's absolutely brilliant, because when John speaks, people listen. And when John speaks, and he allows me to make content so that I could get even more people to listen. The point is, Algorand really is moving in the right direction. One very interesting thing that Jess said is, hey, we need the entire community to back us. We need the community behind us. Because when I'm going to get these massive partnerships to come over to Algorand, I want to make sure that they see our social media footprint, that they're going to see that if they come over to Algorand community is going to support that partnership. And she's absolutely 100% right. I like the fact that somebody in Algorand is thinking about the bigger picture right now in marketing. Algorand's current price is around 20 cents an Algorand. I think that it's absolutely a freaking shame, and it's comical at the same time. Algorand, in my personal opinion, has the #1 blockchain technology out there. #1 blockchain technology out there. And I think that Algorand is poised to make not only a comeback, but honestly, its only real moon run. I don't think that it actually had a bull run. Sure, Algorand hit $2 and something cents, but remember, you got to dilute that a little bit, because the amount of Algorand coins in the market was a lot less than where they were now. But even there, Algorand still has a massive amount to grow from where it is right now. And I believe that Algorand never had really that, 10 billion plus market cap, 20 billion, 30 billion, so on and so forth. And I think that the technicals, the footing and foundations of Algorand are just so freaking good that you can no longer ignore Algorand as an extremely viable solution to make a shit ton of money, potentially, not financial advice, in the future in the next bull run. But in all honesty, I think that a lot of people are going to be laughing now and crying later when they literally had the next Bitcoin, the next Ethereum, the next Cardano right in front of their eyes and not taking advantage of it. A lot of people say, hey, Adam, why don't you like XRP? I love XRP. The only thing with XRP is already on 6th or 7th spot on CoinMarketCap. XRP already has a $20 billion market cap. And I'm not talking down on XRP at all. I actually did my research. I like XRP. However, if I had $100 to invest, would I invest in the project that has phenomenal fundamentals that's worth 1.5 billion, or would I invest in the project that's worth 15 billion? If everything being equal, and I think that Algorand is a far better project, personally, let me just get that out there, but they do completely two different things. I believe that Algorand has a much better opportunity to 10x from 1.5 billion to 15 billion, or approximately whatever the numbers are, I'm talking off the top of my head, then XRP has of going from 15 billion to 150 billion. Now, that's not a knock on XRP whatsoever. I actually love the RippleNet, the whole technology, and I have a video about that over here if you guys want to check it out. But this is shining a light on Algorand. That Algorand's technology is just absolutely ridiculously good. Recently, there was a hack on my Algo wallet. The actual protocol of Algorand was not touched. It's secure, and as John Allenwood says, it's built by Silvio, and Silvio makes sure that it is secure. However, there was a hack on my Algo wallet. As far as I understand, it only affected around 2,000 wallets, and I don't want to diminish the impact of saying only, but you guess what I'm trying to say. But you guys get what I'm trying to say. The impact was limited to, as far as I understand, around $10 million, and that is a spit in the bucket for a 1.5 or 1 point whatever billion market cap Algorand is currently on. Algorand has sub 1 penny transaction fees. Algorand is not only environmentally neutral, but environmentally negative. Not to mention, Algorand is ridiculously fast. How fast? Instant. That's right, instant. A transaction on Algorand is instant. Despite popular belief, a transaction on Algorand does not take 3 to 4 seconds. A transaction on Algorand is instant, and that's why Algorand cannot fork in the short form. That doesn't mean somebody can't fork the blockchain. It means that transactions are instant, and because transactions are instant, nodes don't need to fight with each other, therefore causing short forks in the consensus that often happens to Ethereum. Algorand is instant, and there's a 3 or 4 second delay to actually hit the blockchain, which means by the time you pick up your phone, the transaction hits the blockchain, which I think is really, really cool. If anybody actually used Algorand, which a lot of people don't, because a lot of people just don't use DeFi. People are not using blockchains for what they're intended to do, and they're using blockchains for the cryptocurrency in order to do a store of value, to profit later. But if you did use the blockchain of Algorand, you would see how absolutely smooth it is. It's flawless. Like, it's built to freaking use. It's like a pleasure to use Algorand. Not to mention a very lucrative 12 or 13% governance, which is just absolutely beautiful. By the way, if you were affected by the hack, go to your MyAlgo wallet, and they have a form that you can fill out. This is an ongoing investigation with the help of law enforcement, including FBI, and hopefully we're going to get some of the people's hacked money back. Somehow we're going to figure out what's happening, and this hopefully never happens again. Guys, at the end of the day, I cannot guarantee if something's going to go up or down, if it's going to go lower or higher, but what I wanted to say is just do your own research. At the very least, Algorand is worth you doing your own research. Algorand has a brand new team behind them with John and Jess, and I think amazing, amazing things are about to happen to Algorand in the next 6 to 12 months, right around gearing up for that amazing bull run on the next Bitcoin halving. And if you guys want some more information, please click on this video right here. But most importantly, don't forget, keep it clean in between. I'm out until the next one.